Yes. Sorry, we are late, but it's all right. As you can see, we are here at the house of JRob.
Yes, sir.
With the man himself masked up, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? People, this is the HL podcast for our HL Tuesdays, the dopest podcast in the DMV. I am Amrock. That is your boy Chief.
Yes, sir.
We are we are in the building, but we are in the house of JRob. We are presented to you all by the Harris Firm and Willpower Innovations. Now, people, please make sure you check out our previous podcast episodes and our interviews on all major podcast platforms right now, as well as on our YouTube channel. Right? We are broadcasting. We are broadcasting live right now on the Roku platform and Apple TV, on the Politicking app, courtesy of our partnership with Politicking Broadcasting. Again, as a shout out to the StreamYard platform as well. We're live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube right now. Thank you for the full camera view.
Now we can see.
Right. Thank you all for following us on Facebook, IG, and TikTok at the HL Podcast. We definitely appreciate that. And lastly, this Saturday, December 19th, we are dropping the sixth issue, number 6, the 6th issue of the HL magazine. We will be dropping that on our IG page at the HL Mag, so please check that out.
And we here. We definitely got JRob in the building. Right HL now. Podcast. We usually in the year with JRob, so
yes,
back again.
That's true. That's right.
Yeah, we ended the year last year, so it only makes sense. So
right.
JRob, go ahead, tell them people, man, what's your personal mission statement if you have one? Go ahead, let them know.
Man, look, man, stay happy, stay at peace, work hard, provide for your family, create generational wealth. Sorry about that.
Mm-hmm.
And just keep on going, man. Let's go. We got too much to do out here, man. We gotta get it.
That's fact. That's fact. It is a lot to do out here. You're right about that. So take us back to the beginning. How was it coming up in this area, man?
Man, it was pretty dope, man. Coming up in PG County, that's where we're from.
Mm-hmm.
PG County, Maryland.
DMV,
right?
You already know. If they saw the documentary, you gotta check that out. It's definitely how it was coming up in the DMV, man. We all, pretty much everybody was athletes at first before we got into anything else.
Yeah.
So we played basketball, throwback tackle, football, 33.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, man, hey. It transferred from that being on the court, then turned into music.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got more to go.
That's right. So speaking of music, where did your love for music come from? What made you want to produce?
So made me want to produce. So my inspiration comes from the Neptunes. So
okay.
Dope.
Yeah, you already know. That's
Neptunes, Just Blaze, Timbo. I say those and Quessy. I say those 4 right now because their versatility. They can do whatever the hell they want to do with the music. So that's always my inspiration. Like you hear a rock song from them one night, then you can hear an R&B pop song.
Facts.
You can hear some soulful. You be like, dang, they did all of that.
Facts.
That was inspiration right there too. So
okay.
Neptunes for sure is probably like the top though for real.
Yeah. That's so bad. Yeah, that's ain't nothing wrong with that one.
Definitely not.
Yeah, for real, Chad is inspiration.
It makes sense, right? So what was the biggest challenge for you when you were starting out your brand? I know it's a lot of stuff. It's challenges for all of us, So as a producer coming up in this game, what was the biggest challenge?
Biggest challenge? Let me see here. So back then, 05 is a long time.
That's
a long time from now. So everything transitioned up until now. But back then, it was just mainly just putting it out there, man. Just putting your music out there. We had a few beat selling sites and stuff like that. We had SoundClick and all that stuff like that. But it wasn't like how it is now with BeatStars. But back then it was very different. So man, I met a lot of people that I still talk to this day from back then from that period, from websites I used to post beats on, just post them up on MySpace, all of that, man.
You taking it back.
Yeah. Bro,
That's taking it back, man.
You put your own song up there, and you can add it to your page.
That's right.
Bro, it was, oh my God, man, it was crazy. But yeah, it's a nice come up, man, for the brand. For the brand though, man, it's like I was always just focus on making good quality. So I never really focus on anything else but just quality. Just put quality product.
Which you have shown. So
facts. I try, man. I still I gotta keep going too. There's more to learn. That's the one thing too. You always learning. So
So it's great you say that. What aspect of the producing and the mixing do you think you should or is already improving on at this point in your game? I mean, you years in.
I know that.
So vet.
Well, I'm learning the guitar, so I'm just gonna add that on to.
Oh, that's dope.
That's another thing. I know about the keys and stuff like that, but I want to start playing jazz more and all that stuff. So that's like a top-notch musicianship.
Yeah,
that's like your master's degree.
Yeah, I agree.
But it's crazy, man. Jazz music. Oh my God,
man.
Guitar is another thing. Man. Once you get that, oh man, it's tough. It's tough learning it because your hands gonna ache and all of that stuff like that. But I'm progressing to that, and I'll just keep adding more to the engineering side. I'm always learning something new. So there's a new plugin to learn. There's a new something, new sound. You want to create something. Adding things together is crazy. It's limitless for real.
Yeah, that's a fact. Creativity is limitless. They can't stop you. You know, that's why they try to take art out of steam because it's limitless. It's your creativity. It makes you who you are,
bro.
So you always keep learning on top of it, always growing and getting better. Think about the Neptunes.
Yeah.
I mean, they forever great.
Forever great, bro.
I mean, they forever great. Look where they started winning a talent show.
Come on,
Riley.
You can't beat that, right?
That's crazy. So
So tell us about House of JRob. What are all of the services you offer? And you've been here for a little over a year now. So how has the transition been?
So the services I offer is recording, mixing, mastering. I turn the space into like a listening party sometimes, or like a photo shoot sometimes. What else? There's a few other things that I turn the space into, but that's the main thing. Or I might offer publishing, helping artists and all that with their publishing, BMI, Song Trust and stuff like that. Because you gotta get on your business when you and that's in anything. Like that's anything. So you gotta capitalize on that. And that's basically the services I offer right now. And the transition has been cool. I like the transition. You know, as you know, I came from the house, from the basement. This guy recorded it. He's recorded it too. Bro, it was crazy at the house, man. But the transition was cool.
Those times was fun, man. I remember the first time we walked in that joint, and I forget a boy name now, but he was like, my man's know somebody who got a studio, and it sounded like studio in his crib, man. That junk decked out, like full booth, everything. Like, it was dope. It was dope.
That's dope.
It comes back to quality. That's from the start. Like that was it. Like just all quality, everything quality. Man, that transition has been cool though. I like the balance from having home and then I like that balance.
Yeah, so. I feel that. I feel that.
Definitely. Cool balance.
That's what's up, man. So what was your what has been your exact involvement with the vinyl? Hope I'm saying that right.
Oh, vinyl?
Vinyl.
Yeah,
okay. Vinyl clothing company. How did that collaboration come together?
So Vinyl Clothing Company is actually my company.
Oh,
yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so
okay. I thought you was collabing with somebody with that. Okay.
That's straight up mine.
That's fine.
So, hey, that's why we do this.
Let us know.
That's why we ask the question.
Yeah, let us know.
So put it out there to know this is mine. All right. So how did that come together?
So so I started that one. So Shopify has this program called Exchange. So if y'all wanted to buy existing business that somebody want to sell it because they don't want to handle it no more. They just have multiple stores. They just want to get rid of it. So I got this store from Exchange for like $400 or something.
Okay,
man.
Yeah, so I bought that business and then I'm like, and I just started adding my own stuff to it now. So I built the website. I basically just do everything on it. the marketing and all of that good stuff. I make the pictures, I make the t-shirts, markups and stuff like that. So yeah, I just silently be doing that though. Like I'll be in the session and then I'll just be like, I'll just do some stuff while I'm recording. I'm like, I'll be fair, I'm multitask. So right. That I heard that, got you back again.
That's dope. That's dope.
So it's like, man, that's how it is.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
That's cool. Yeah, them silent moves is the one that put you over, man. I'm telling you.
But so you have producing credits, right, for the game, for Wiz, for Redman. How did those collaborations come?
So the Redman one that happened with. So
shout out to Jersey too.
Right.
Yeah. Shout out to all in the Redman, everybody, the whole building. So that came about. My brother has so many beats. Like he just always had my beats, and he be like, "Oh, this joint's fire, this fire." He says everything's fire for me. I'd be like, "Man, that joint trash." Right. He just had a whole set of beats, and I think he emailed somebody that he knew from that camp, so he just sent them a beat, and Redman liked it. And I was like, "Okay."
That's what's up.
This is the first album. That was the first album placement, so I was like, all right, cool. The rest is history with that one.
Wow.
The game situation, that was a crazy situation. So I'm in Cali. I go to me and my band 8-Track. So we travel different places to make music. We don't really make music here, so we create music wherever we go. So we went to Cali that time, and then I had an interview with a company out there that I did music for. Back then, so and they just wanted to do an interview with me. So I was like, all right, bet. So I just went there. So I called my folks Low Key. I don't know if y'all heard of Low Key, the producer, but
I think so.
Yeah. I think so.
Okay, yeah. So I told him to pull up to the interview too to get an interview as well. So I'm like, let's do it. Then we did that. Then he got a call from his barber that he was cutting Game's hair.
Wow. Don't it always happen with hair? Like T-Boz.
Exactly.
Bro. Hair unites.
Right.
I need a haircut now, but we all.
You still got the hats on. Right. We all got the hats on. We good.
We wear hats if we need haircuts.
Facts.
But that happened. So he on his barber called and said, "Pull up to the barber shop." So, cause Game's there, and then we went up there. He exchanged contact with Game, got his number and all that. And this crazy thing with that was Chaka Khan sample was playing on the intercom, the radio that was in it. It was playing, and Game said sample that joint. So we did that. We went back home, sampled that joint, sent it to him. He did a verse and all that too. We never released it, but
wow.
And what else? The beat that I did make, I made it for my band.
Okay.
But I sent it I just sent it a low key. I was like, bet, just do something with it. If they wasn't gonna do anything, we don't trip.
Right.
Yeah. We all was like, yo, if you got an opportunity, go get it. So
that's what's up, man.
That's how that happened, man. So
wow.
Yeah, it's crazy how that happens. It's crazy how the story happens.
That's
the barbershop.
Yeah. Barbershop.
Facts. And just being in in that environment to where like
that can happen.
Yeah, that's what's key. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Being in the right places.
Man, what?
So to kind of change the narrative a little bit. It was just cemented finally that Biden is going to be the president. So, in your opinion, man, and we was kind of just talking about a little bit off air, which is, Black people and us coming together and not being against one another so much.
Right.
And what, in your opinion, what's a few of the next steps that we need to take for the Black community?
Great question, man.
I think we just need to learn more about ownership and just doing more shit like that in the community, like STEM programs. We need more of that. Like just educating people early on so they know about everything, like taxes, shit like that.
Open up a bank account.
Open up a bank.
Financial literacy,
Financial literacy is like is definitely one of the most important things that we need to learn. Because we need capital to get a lot of shit done. So serious with that one. So it's like, man, like we got open banks.
Hold up. And if anybody knows about capital, it is this man who gets his paper.
I know what he's talking about.
Right.
The tax man got me.
Right, tax man.
Get all of them.
That's funny.
I wish I can get on tax Trump man. It's cool.
Man, right. We probably never get that kind of tax man. That dude, man.
$700, bro. Off of like, bro, like Come on.
That's
I know
right.
y'all pay way more than that.
Hell yeah, man. What?
Like, bro,
Hell yeah.
that's crazy, right?
Bro, and I ain't making the money he making.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the issue. Yeah.
So back to that.
Right.
We need somebody in Senate. We need more people like in the seat.
Mm-hmm.
Kamala's there, so that's a start. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm sure we got way more than that.
Yeah.
I gotta do more research on that because politics is. I'm getting more into that now because I wasn't really into it before.
Yeah.
So
I think that's all of us as you get older,
yeah,
especially.
Yeah.
And then if you decide to have children, and what their future is going to be like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You learn about the city governors and people who run district heights right now, like people who run that.
Yep.
You start talking to them and you just get more educated on it. So definitely gonna get more educated on that, learn more about grants and stuff, all of that. It's a lot to it, but we are going to get to it.
That's a fact.
We are.
That's a fact.
For real. It starts with us.
And hopefully be able to help, people in the long run.
Exactly.
So in kind of in that same realm, the current climate in America, right? Where murders are taking place by the police. Not all police. Let's be fair, not all. Just those, the ones that are racist and bigoted.
And that system that they thrive in.
Right. So how you feeling about the current climate with with what's going on? Still no justice for Breonna Taylor. We just did an episode dedicated to Casey Goodson Jr. How are you, feeling about that and what's going on with Black people simply just being murdered?
Man, this shit it's crazy, man, that we have to go through this still.
Yeah.
It's bro. Like, that's another thing, man. I want everybody to just have freedom and just peace of mind, even when driving into a certain place, being in the elevator. That's crazy because I was just in the elevator with a few people, man. Like, people see me dressed up crazy, probably. I'm just looking regular like this, and they just be like, "Oh, no, I'm good." I'm the only person on the elevator. I'm like, "Oh, that cool." That type of shit we gotta cut that out. Like, bro, like we cool. People like, bro, we human, man. Like, I don't know. I just hope it ends one day. I feel like it will. Maybe like 20 years, 50 years from now, because the way the kids now growing up. But hopefully they don't get brainwashed by old auntie parents.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that because them staying at home.
Yeah.
And being learning from the laptop, that's adding to the computerized brainwashing.
Exactly.
Because their parents could tell them something, but the key was they got to leave and go to elementary school, in the middle school, and actually be around them folks that they talk about and be like, well, actually, they're not like that.
We're not even like that, bro.
Take that schooling out, bro. They gonna take it back 50 years, man. They gonna take it back. Oh my goodness,
super back, bro. And that's crazy because the area that I grew up in, PG County, we had all races. So I'm like, only the world can be like this.
Right.
Only in America.
Only in America.
Only in America.
Bro. In America, man.
So, as much as you can tell us,
right?
Okay.
Right.
Can you let us know about potential opportunities, partnerships that you have brewing, or that you're thinking about for the future?
So I talked to my folks on Chris Benjamin. He
that's dope.
He got his clothes, his clothing line and stuff.
That's dope.
And we talking more about like investing and stuff like that. So we've been talking about collaborating, man, finding a space for him so he can thrive.
Yeah.
Just have people seeing his stuff because his stuff is dope. So just finding that way. And right now, man, I just been focusing on stocks and stuff like that. Y'all in the stocks?
Yeah. Heavy.
Definitely.
What's our top stock right now?
I'll tell you off air.
Yeah, we gotta do that.
I'll tell you that off air.
I will hint that it's somewhere in this room.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, we gotta do that off air. Yeah. Because that one's booming, by the way. So yeah.
Oh man, yeah.
Some stuff I gotta hold.
All right.
You know how I go.
Hey, bro.
You know how I go.
The stocks is where it's just a whole nother world, man, with stocks, man. So,
yeah, it is.
I'm mad that I didn't invest in Shopify and Tesla when I did. It's crazy. It's cool.
It's cool, yeah. It's gonna be another business that come out of this crisis. That's what they usually do.
I saw a chart where like literally in 2010, you could have got on like with Netflix and all that for like $10.
Yeah.
And now it's like $450.
I just seen a chart. It said if you bought Tesla in 2012, 11,300 shares, you will be up. Well, that's worth 76 at that time, 76,000. It'll be worth 6 million right now, 6.7 million.
Goodness.
And that's real. Like it really could be like that.
That's wild, man.
You gotta find the next one.
Got to find the next one.
Right, you just gotta think ahead. So I think we're going more autonomous now. So find little companies like that, self-driving cars. I don't know if I can adapt to that yet. But,
I agree.
So used to driving.
I've test driven the Tesla. It's actually nice. It's actually pretty nice. I mean, I wouldn't get one personally. Yeah. I see why people do. I'll put it like that. I've seen why.
What you drive, the Model S or?
Was it the Model? It may have been. It was like the smallest one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they let you test that. Yeah. They let you do the standard versions out there.
Yeah.
30-something thousand now. I'm like, damn.
But they still build the order.
Right, exactly.
They still build the order. They still, as soon as you order, then they build it. Like, that's crazy.
Crazy.
That's how that company. So let me ask you, JRob, is there a dream artist that you would like to work with? And why?
Dream artist.
In this time. 2020 is about to end.
Yeah, drop them. Yeah,
Drop them.
Well, it's either might be Jay-Z, Beyonce. That'd be great.
I put that on.
That's 2 for 1 right there. That's a 2 for 1.
That's a 2 for 1. I take that. Any of the youngins?
Damn. Who's some of the youngest?
You got Baby. You got the Baby.
You
got Meg.
Both of the babies.
Yeah, both of
the babies. Meg for sure. That'd be dope. I like a lot of the young artists. I like a lot of them.
I agree. They're holding it down for us.
Yeah. What's a top artist right now in the DMV that I mean, I know you collab with a lot of people. Anybody possibly making some noise or.
Oh, it's a lot. I feel like a lot of artists I work with now, it's gonna eventually start making noise. So it's a lot of them, man. We got Atia, we got Maurice. That's just a few people, man. It's so many people, but like the top DMV right now.
That's tough.
That's tough. I like No Savage. I don't know if you heard of No Savage.
I haven't heard No Savage.
He's dope. He's a dope artist. It's a lot, man, bro. It's a lot of artists, bro. It's crazy. I see a new DMV artist. I'm like, damn, fire. Every day. I'm like, dang, man.
That's what's up.
I'm gonna have to look up No Savage.
Oh yeah, he's dope.
All right. So, what are some goals that you would still want to accomplish?
Okay. So, right now, in my mind, a ranch home.
Okay.
A farmland ranch home.
Okay.
So,
why ranch? Yeah.
I just want to have. I just want those acres. Just want nice acres, and I'm getting inspiration from Atlanta. The people who bought bought the land to build a city.
Yeah, the 15 people. Yeah.
So that's another reason why too. So so probably like I'm seeing land for like 1 million. It'd be like 300 something acres.
Yep.
I'm like, okay. So you buy that, employ people, man. Help you.
Good. You got a new Tyler Perry studio.
Right, new Tyler Perry.
Now I definitely would do that. Like if like with the city, like us three, and we get like more partners to join in, and just buy a city for ourselves.
Oh my goodness,
bro, that'd be
dope,
man. What
crazy, bro? Just imagine that have your own city.
It seems so unrealistic, but it's so realistic.
Anything,
right,
bro? I look at shit. Anything you get, anything you want. That's just me though. I always feel like that.
That's a fact.
You can do anything.
That's a fact.
We can do anything we want to. We can build this app that we on right now. Y'all can make your own app.
Facts.
Sure, we got somebody. Shout out to Kenny.
Yeah, shout out to Kenny.
Stuff like this.
You working on the app? You working on your app?
Nah, he's working on bigger apps. I won't discuss what he's working on. But he does some serious stuff.
Yeah, that dude, he cold, man.
Yeah,
he cold.
So yeah, that's what's up, man.
Yeah. So last question of this: how has this COVID pandemic, which has been rough for everybody, ironically I say that, How does it change your life, especially up until this point and going into 2021?
Well, wearing this thing every day. I'm tired of wearing it now.
We took ours off.
Yeah, I just sounds like, man, I'm not going back out to the car.
Right. It's too cold. But nah, man, COVID it's been crazy, man. It's a gift and a curse. I think for a lot of people. It just made me think what's important and what's not important. Like a lot of shit is just not important. So I was like, okay. It changed my view of a lot of things too. So, but nah, COVID has been crazy, man. It's crazy with the studio as well. I shut down for like one day, and then people just kept scheduling. I was like, all right, well, might as well just keep it going.
Yeah,
I was going to just chill out like everybody else did. I was just going to take a break, take a month, just chill out. But it just kept coming. They was like, man, they needed something to do, so I had to be there.
Dang, that's what's up. You went up. You was like Jeff Bezos in the pandemic, still getting paid.
Nah, man, hey, it's the help though, man. It's the help. Gotta get this music up, man.
Nah, I feel that. I feel that.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. So, JRob, if you and I'm sure you checked out some of our previous interviews, right? So, in our podcast, so with our podcast, we like to do our top 5 segment, right? With this portion of the interview, we like to do what we call a quick 5. All right. So I'm gonna ask you, some 5 quick questions. We need just quick, honest answers. Okay. I mean, you can elaborate if you want, but so I'm gonna start it off. First up, tell us one thing that you know now that you wish you knew at the beginning of your journey.
That's a lot.
Go ahead. We got time. Actually, we do have time.
Let's see. What's one thing that? I'll say getting an LLC sooner and taking care of my taxes sooner.
I agree with that.
Okay.
That's mainly it. But I learned so much about taxes. I'm like, well, shit. All right. I guess it was time. But no, that's one thing. Probably would have took care of that way earlier.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. Especially the LLC job.
Way earlier.
Okay. Which public figure that has passed on would you have loved to collaborate with? Maybe pick their brain for business purposes or just to vibe with. Who would that be? Again, somebody that's no longer with us.
One of my ancestors, man. I know, right? I know
on that ancestral plane.
That's on the ancestral plane. That's right.
On the ancestral plane. Yeah. Damn.
I know.
See, I always let me see. I say Michael Jackson.
Okay.
Yep.
The stories I hear about him is just, I mean, of course, all that negative stuff. I don't care about none of that. But the people who's authentic and real, they got real stories about it. So, and the way he worked, it was crazy. So I was like, oh, okay. Michael Jackson probably up there. Kobe too.
Kobe.
Definitely.
Rest in peace, Kobe. Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Kobe, man. Dang.
I know, dog.
That was crazy. That day was crazy.
Him and Chadwick were the biggest shockers.
Man.
Chadwick too.
I know, right?
Biggest shocks. Like what?
The year hasn't been the same yet. Like Kobe started this, and now look at all these figures that's passing on, man.
Yeah, like and even with some of the people that have passed, it's still shocking. But Kobe and Chadwick though, those were just like Kobe just retired.
Yeah.
We excited to see what he had just won an Oscar.
Right,
so like, what is he about to do next? He just had his baby girl.
Yeah.
And then with Chadwick, it was like he, Black Panther 2, like we excited, like we ready. Then he doing other stuff, and he had just got married. And
he dropped 6 bangers beforehand. Like every movie was a banger.
Right. Every movie he does is just like great, bro. Yeah. And I didn't know he had a sickness and he was doing that within Black Panther.
He was in pain.
He didn't even look it.
Yeah.
That's acting.
Right.
That's the skill. That's the skill of acting, bro.
He definitely showcased that. But
I agree.
Yeah. So Michael Jackson, that's a good one. Kobe and
Chad.
Those are good ones.
And
Nip. Rest in peace, Nip.
I got Nip.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Nip, man. Yeah, that was a shocker too. Of course. What is your favorite cuss word and why?
Shit. I said it a nice amount of times already. it just seems like it just I don't know.
It just rolls.
It just rolls off the tongue.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Right.
Shish.
Right. Right.
And then you can switch it.
Right.
It means something different.
Right.
The dude from the wire, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Then then the old folks shoot.
Right.
Or sugar honey iced tea.
Right.
Like what, man? Like what? But
Oh man.
2020, man. Describe that in your own words.
2020, man. It's just different. Just different.
Mm-hmm.
Everything, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Everything. Our legends passed.
Yeah.
My pops passed.
Rest in peace, man.
Like,
Rest in peace.
Shit's crazy.
Yeah.
That's one. That's it. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
2020.
Crazy.
I mean, that's and I think you're the first person to drop one word on 20.
Yeah.
So I think we may have somebody else to do like 3 words or 4.
Yeah.
But crazy. That makes sense.
JRob. Yeah, the only one drop
That
one
makes sense. That makes sense.
Crazy. It makes sense to me.
Because this shit was crazy. And finally, what or who do you pray for the most? Or like I said, when you get up in the morning, what's that prayer for you,
man? Let me see. Can I pick more than one person?
Absolutely.
Definitely.
My mother first, and my family. My mother, my brother, and my sister, but my mother for sure. She's just, I don't know, man. She's the best. She's the best, man. I think all our mothers are strong.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree.
All of our mothers are strong, bro. Like, she just does shit still to this day. Shit.
Right.
She just does stuff. I would just be amazed. Like, Mom, how did you do this? Like, it would have took me 20 hours to try to figure this one thing she just did in 5 minutes. I'm like, all right, well, you got it.
You got it, right?
You got it.
Yeah, I think I met your mom once.
Yeah.
And it was like, she was inviting us up to eat and, or something like that. And yeah, she was just very like, welcoming and just, inviting and, hey, y'all hungry? And
Right.
I was like, yeah, shoot, what you got?
Right, what you got?
So yeah. That's
the real, man.
Yeah.
Moms, man. Shout out to moms.
Shout out to mom.
Yeah, all the moms.
She need to retire, but she retired one time and she went back to work.
Mm-hmm.
She couldn't do it.
Yeah.
That's another thing too. Retirement is a different thing.
I don't know if I could do that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, like,
I mean,
it's tough.
I mean, that's the goal though, right? That's the goal. You work this hard,
Right,
to then hopefully by 50, and doing what we do, we're hoping 45, 50, where we can just say, all right,
settle down, right?
You know what I mean? But yeah, you're right. I mean, but then 50 is the new 30.
Right.
So,
then I would probably choose a different word because retired, if you break that down, so I'm going to get tired again.
Yeah. Right.
Right? So then I'll just rather use a different word. I don't want to retire. I'd rather do something else.
Yeah, y'all heard of the FIRE movement?
Nah.
I forgot what it stood for, but it's basically an early retirement movement. So
Okay.
That's what
We still going. Sorry, y'all. We don't know
sorry
what
about that technical difficulty. Well, pretty much we had already come to the end of the interview. So want to thank everybody for listening and viewing live right now. Again, we're live on a Monday. We're normally live on Tuesday, but we're still recording this. We'll still have this up for you guys. But please, people, please check out JRob's page, okay, at JRob on the track. All right, and also the House of JRob, and make sure you visit his website, houseofjrob.com.
Yes, sir. Definitely thank you for streaming our platform. That was our fault on this end.
Nah, it's all good.
StreamYard, you was wonderful.
They don't want us to be great.
Right, that's all it is. Please remember to follow us on IG, TikTok, Facebook right now. Episode 68 is on the way. Check us out on HL Thursday. 67 is out right now. Be on YouTube soon.
Yep. So JRob, do you have any closing remarks or anything you want to say to the people, man?
Man, look, man, stay educated.
Yeah.
Plan as much as you can, but also put in action as much as you plan.
That's right.
And more prosperity for my brothers.
Appreciate you, man.
Definitely, yes.
We got this. We got
Tashi.
We got this. We got this, man. We got this.
Yeah, I agree.
Definitely appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
So this is our last interview of the year.
Wow.
That's
I know.
It's crazy. We had just started late September, I believe.
Yeah.
So to have 12 in this short run is just incredible. And we definitely hope 2021 to definitely have more. We already looking at 3 or 4 so far. Just
January
to start the year. So
I got 3 in January.
3, and working on 1 for February. So we definitely pushing. But I want to definitely thank everybody who did an interview for us. Asia Harris for Allure CBD, Soraya Simmons for Sunray Creations, Dave Jackson for EVAD Photography, Kaylin Vaughn's politicking. Shout out to everybody out there politicking out there in LA. Yajikete, Dad's Hustle, making big moves. Shout out to Yajikete. Tasha and Cynthia from Crush Mode Kitchen, definitely appreciate y'all. Paul just celebrated a birthday.
Yeah, the boy 29, man.
29. Every day counts in Virginia, boy, right there.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Juan Pierce, Richmond's finest, for Juan Pierce events. Shout out to Garrett Waller for Garrett Waller LLC, the fitness guru. Shout out to Dr. Lauren for Lauren Care Wellness. That was a great interview, very dope. And shout out to Twan as well for 24 hours, man. Definitely appreciate you having on, doing big things out there politically, on out there in the streets right now. So again, thanks everybody for listening. We definitely appreciate it. Again, 6th issue of the HL magazine this Saturday, December 19th. Peace and love, everybody.
Peace and love.
Peace and love.